So am I the only one who absolutely hates being single? Because I've been single for a year now and it sucks.
I feel like what's hard for me about always being single and just dating right now is that feeling that you're not being chosen by anyone.
I think it's time to finally admit that I'm tired of being single and I want to be in a relationship.
They said they were fine on their own, but now they're crying, frustrated, and tired of not being chosen. The same generation that shouted independence is now suffering in silence from loneliness. What went wrong? This video will show you the truth no one wants to face.
One of the hardest things about dating and being single is that you're constantly going through a cycle of someone not choosing you. And for me, I think the constant cycle of rejection, essentially, right? Putting yourself out there, hoping that this guy chooses you or sees something in you where he's like, wow, she's the one. I want to pick her. I want to build a future with her. She's my forever person. When you keep going through those cycles of someone not choosing you, at least for me, it does take a toll on my confidence level, and it takes a toll on my eagerness to keep putting myself out there and keep dating. I don't know. And after a series of like rejections and being hurt in situationships, it's kind of exhausting. And you get to a point where you're like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this or if I can keep doing this, like mentally, physically. After a while, it does take a toll on you. So I'm trying to remain hopeful, but I'm reaching a point where I'm losing hope at the same time.
She expresses the pain of not being chosen over and over again. But this reflects an inversion of the natural order. Modern women want to be pursued while adopting masculine behaviors, chasing, overexposing themselves, and seeking external validation. A man with traditional values sees that a valuable woman doesn't have to fight to be chosen. She becomes desirable through her posture, not through insistence. The emotional exhaustion she feels is a result of hookup culture, excessive exposure, and the belief that love is something to be won like a prize, not something to be built on virtue and long-term vision.
I feel like what's hard for me about always being single and just dating right now is that feeling that you're not being chosen by anyone. Chosen in the sense that they just want to be with you. They want to make sacrifices, make the effort. They're sure about you. They're sure about it. No questions. Firstly, how I combat this, as I was doing earlier, is I think about all of the people in my life who do choose me. My friends, my family, my peeps on the internet, the loyal story repliers. That's my family. And then I think about, this is a quote, kill that urge to be chosen, choose yourself. And annoying as that is, and I know we don't want to hear that for the millionth time, that is the only option. And how do you choose yourself? Do what's best for you. Focus your energy on your life. Stop thinking about other people. Get your bag up. Get your body right. Make healthy food. Level up your intelligence. That's all we can do.
She starts rationalizing her frustration. Kill the urge to be chosen. Choose yourself. Focus on your goals. That's the defensive empowerment speech, then an emotional armor against constant rejection. But deep down, every woman wants to be chosen, not by followers online, but by a man who is ready to commit. She tries to turn her disappointment into a self-help slogan, but that only hides the real pain: loneliness. Traditional men see this mindset as a way of avoiding the responsibility of being emotionally open, kind, and truly feminine.
I think it's time to finally admit that I'm tired of being single and I want to be in a relationship. I really want a boyfriend. Like, is that so bad to say? Like, I want someone to do things with, go grocery shopping with, go to the beach with, like cuddle with, tell each other secrets, watch movies, like go do random things, go to rooftops, go meet each other's friends. Like, I just missing that relationship in my life. And I am not ashamed to admit it.
Unlike the others, she admits it clearly. I'm tired of being alone. I want a boyfriend. That kind of honesty shows humility and emotional maturity. The problem is many women only come to this realization after years of investing everything into radical independence. Wanting to share life with someone is natural, but is she ready for the sacrifices real relationships require? Traditional men don't just want company, they want a partner, and that takes more than desire. It takes preparation to be a woman, a wife, a true companion.
Today I'm really struggling with being single. I've just been crying. I'm not about to come on here and cry again though, because I keep on crying on TikTok and it's really embarrassing, but I'm just really struggling being single today. Like, I just don't want to be single. I just want to be in a relationship, and it's actually really fucked up. Like, when I actually deep it, that I feel like I need to be in a relationship in order to be happy. Like, that is actually how I feel at the moment. Like, I don't feel like I'm myself unless I'm in a relationship. Can anybody else relate to that? I'm just like, I just want a relationship. Like, I'm like, I don't care who it is, I just want a relationship. And that is so fucked up. Like, I feel like you should get into a relationship with somebody because, like, you love them and you're like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship, not because you just want to be in a relationship. So let me know if you struggle with this. I don't know what happened to me in my childhood or what has happened to me in my life in order to make me like this, but today I'm just struggling. It's like 2 days after Valentine's Day and I just feel weird. I'm like over it. I'm like, okay, move on to the next now. But I'm really trying to not do that. Like, I'm not on dating apps or anything, but I want to be on dating apps. Not trying to come in here and be negative. I'm just trying to keep it real. So yeah, love you guys and thank you so much for all your support. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Her emotional breakdown is the reflection of a generation that's become fragile. She admits that she doesn't feel like herself outside of a relationship, which reveals an unresolved inner emptiness. The issue isn't being single. It's not knowing who you are when you're alone. When a woman gets into a relationship just to feel whole, she burdens a man with the impossible task of saving her emotionally. A traditional man seeks a complete woman, not someone falling apart who needs a relationship just to feel alive.
I'm 31. I don't have any kids. I got a credit score of 803 exact. Recently pulled. I have 2 paid off cars. I'm about to close on my first house this year in May. I'm not toxic at all. I got a big booty. I'm releasing an app on iOS and Android. I work hard as fuck. I'm not clingy, but I'll always make sure my partner feels appreciated. Okay, so I don't cook, but I can learn. And it's not like I don't know how to cook, but I just don't cook as much as I should. I'm probably not as feminine as the average feminine female, but I wear heels, I dress up. I just feel like I have a very dominant personality. I'm 5'8" in my head, but 5'4" on paper. I've never actually lived with a partner before. I'm just trying to figure out, how am I not married with 5 kids running around? Like, what the fudge am I doing wrong? Most people say, oh, I don't give people a chance. Yes, I do. I have boundaries, though. And I don't let people fuck me over, I'm going to say more than 3 times, because I give chances. I even give you a second chance. But it's so easy for me to just walk the fuck out once you start playing with me. But I still don't understand how I'm still single.
Like, comment, share. Later.
She's the textbook example of the full package on paper. Good income, no kids, nice looks, assets, yet still single. Why? Because love isn't a resume. She may have it all except the feminine essence that balances a relationship. Dominance, extreme independence, and pride in her accomplishments often push away men who want to lead, protect, and guide. A woman who describes herself as not very feminine, with a strong dominant personality, and who won't tolerate being messed with, signals inflexibility, the opposite of softness and warmth that traditional men value.
I just want to come on here and be real with y'all for a second. That, like, I know we joke around and kiki on here, but, like, there is a part of the single life where, you know, it's not all glitz and glam and whatever. Like, at times, sometimes, not all the time, this shit is very frustrating. It gets annoying, you know, especially if you think you found someone and it's not your person, and then you have to put yourself back out there, be vulnerable again. It is annoying. It is frustrating. Sometimes you want to break your damn phone. You want to delete the apps. You want to block the numbers. Like, you just don't want to do it, because especially if you've been single for a long time, I'm motherfucking tired. I'm tired. So yes, it comes with the freedoms, but sometimes this shit is cut to...
She exposes what few admit, the exhausting cycle of dating, hope, and disappointment. But notice, the frustration comes from her own repeated choices: dating apps, flings, undefined situationships, She's not tired of loneliness. She's tired of the chaotic modern lifestyle she chose. Men with traditional values avoid that cycle. They want peace, stability, and deep connection, not to ride an emotional roller coaster with someone who doesn't know what she truly wants.
So am I the only one who absolutely hates being single? Because I've been single for a year now, and it sucks. Just kind of enjoy your time. Go out, have fun, enjoy your alone time, blah, blah, blah. There were people who were meant to be alone, and there were people who weren't meant to be alone. I am the second type. This shit sucks. I just want to have someone to come home to hang out with, to talk to watch movies with. Like, I have my kids and they're amazing, but I want like another adult to talk to. And like, obviously I'm not gonna settle for just anybody. Like, I am very picky because I have kids. I'm not for the streets. I'm wife material. I'm not. This isn't fun. I don't like it. I mean, maybe it's my age. I am 28, so maybe that's why I'm so like. And since I was married for 10 years, like, I was already in that mindset of just being settled down and just being a wife. Like, I'm not a girlfriend. What the heck? I don't want to be a girlfriend. But listen to your parents. Don't get married young.
She represents many single moms who, after marrying young, now feel the weight of loneliness and the growing difficulty of finding a good partner. Even though she calls herself wife material, she's clearly tired and unhappy, even surrounded by her children. That's the reality. Post-divorce independence isn't as freeing as it once sounded. Now, with kids and high expectations, the dating pool becomes smaller. A traditional man may sympathize with her story, but he doesn't want to fix someone else's past. He wants to build from the ground up with a woman who's ready to start fresh, with humility and commitment.